Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to make buttermilk baked crusted chicken. You're going to need one of the main ingredients, cornflakes, but not right now. So set this to the side and I'm going to show you what to do with this in a little bit. Alright, you're going to start off by adding seasoning. The seasonings that I choose is ground pepper for one. I love ground pepper, so I maybe use maybe a pinch or two of ground pepper. And of course, salt. Salt actually brings out the flavor in chicken, actually tenderizes it. So add some salt. And I like garlic. Garlic really, adds to the flavor of the chicken. So I'm gonna add probably about half a tablespoon. That you see how I'm not using any actual measuring devices, because after you've been cooking for as long as I have, actually I haven't been cooking that long, probably maybe I don't know, a year or so, because I needed to cook. You know how to measure without using a tablespoon. And oregano, I like oregano in my chicken, so I'm gonna add probably a tablespoon of oregano to this. To this mixture right here. Add a little bit more salt to it as well too. A couple more pinches, and garlic. I'm kind of overloading it, but it's gonna taste really good. Alright, and so the next thing you're gonna add is buttermilk. If you want to check out I have a recipe on how to make your own buttermilk. I made my own buttermilk, but if you don't want to make your own buttermilk, you can buy it from the store. My buttermilk, I actually make it a little bit thicker. See how thick it is? It's thicker than what you can get at the store bought. Alright, I'm gonna add this to it. Add buttermilk. Add the buttermilk to the mixture. Nice and thick. Add that to it. Alright, so once I have that in there, I'm just going to mix it all together. Once I add it to it, I'm just going to mix it all together. Mix it really good. Alright, I got that mixed together, and I'm going to let it sit overnight before I continue my next part. Alright, I got this mixed together, and I'm going to let it sit overnight in the refrigerator so all of the ingredients absorb into the chicken. You don't have to let it sit overnight. If you're kind of in a rush, just let it sit for a couple of hours and you're fine. And I add a little bit of cayenne pepper as well too. And a little bit of cayenne pepper as well too. So I'm going to wrap this in saran wrap and let it sit overnight in the refrigerator. Let all the seasoning go through it. And if you don't have all night to wait, you can just let it sit for a couple of hours inside of the refrigerator, like maybe 3 hours, 3 to 6 hours, and you'll be just fine. But I like to let it sit overnight, the way all the flavor has time to go all the way through the chicken. So just set this in the refrigerator. While the chicken is marinating, you're going to take the cornflakes, pour it in a plate or a bowl. I use a plate. And just crush it with your hands. Keep on crushing it. You're going to crush about 4 cups of this on the plate. Just keep on pouring it as needed. After you've been crushing it until you can get a consistency, kind of like I'm showing right here. Look at that. That's the consistency that you want right there. After the chicken has been marinating for several hours or even overnight, it's ready to be prepared. But first, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And I'm going to spray the pan with cooking spray. I use coconut cooking spray from Trader Joe's. I'm gonna take the chicken Batter it. Make sure you get it on all sides, get it nice and battered with the cornflakes. And if you run out of cornflakes, you can always make more. It's really easy just to crush up a few cornflakes and make some more batter. I use 4.5 cups, maybe 5 cups on this one. May not be enough, but I'll make some more if I need be. So you get the batter on it and just place it on the pan like so. And I'm going to do it with the rest of the pieces, just like that. Take it, batter it up, put some cornflakes on it. All battered up. Now I'm going to bake it for about 45 minutes to an hour. After 45 minutes to an hour, the chicken is done and ready to be eaten. I hope you enjoy.